So I get on the train, and then about 7 minutes into the journey, we stop somewhere in the middle of somewhere. What else did I buy? I bought...
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
That's what I've been taught, and that's what I'm still doing. I always have a discussion with my boyfriend about that. In the last vlog, I think I've said, actually I'm not sure if I've said it, but that I've been struggling a little bit about this channel, like where's this channel going, what am I doing with it, am I gonna continue or not. I didn't really want one niche. So this week I've been thinking about it more, and I've been thinking that maybe what I'm doing here on YouTube is just, well, sharing my journey, obviously. However, like trying to show you my milestones, or like, for example, what I did with my British passport journey, like take a goal, start filming along the way, and just take you on the journey from the beginning until the end. And that could be one category, and then the other topics that I'm passionate about, and yeah, other things that I think about along the way. But I think mostly important to me is to stay really authentic, I think right now I have other things in my life that are like my main goals and that I focus on, and I don't need to pressure myself in terms of, I was gonna say monumental, no, I meant monetary. I don't need to pressure myself in terms of monetary success on YouTube. I could just take this as my journey, film what I really enjoy filming, and the rest, like not force myself to do any videos just for the sake of doing videos. Not that I have done that many anyway, but I have videos that I would really like to film. I also have some story times that I've been thinking about sharing for a really long time. So these are all things that I can do anyway. I think this is just in my mind anyway, this pressure that I've put on my mind, how I should succeed on YouTube and all of this. But this realization came up this week that maybe, at least for now, this is the right journey. And also, I'm not gonna write on my banner one video per week or anything like this, because I'm literally just gonna film as and when. But also, I noticed, for example, yesterday I edited the last vlog, and I did it in just one evening, and I didn't do super many details like jumping in and like all these things that you can do. But you know what? Maybe that's not that important. I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, because I work and I have a life, and this is not like a real income source, at least not right now, I think it's really important to keep the fun and the joy in it. And I literally can't sit here and edit for hours day in and out. But what I noticed yesterday when I took the pressure off, I really enjoyed editing. And I thought, man, it doesn't have to be so hard. I don't have to put this pressure on me. It is 3:20 p.m. and I've just decided I'm gonna have a coffee. It's kind of on the edge between should I have one or not. I've decided like 4 p.m. is my cutoff time. What's your cutoff time? I brought this German coffee. You can buy it in Germany at Aldi, and I think it tastes really nice. Also, if you are struggling to find something to eat for breakfast, this from Waitrose is so yummy. Obviously not sponsored. Have this with some Greek yogurt and some brown sugar, and you're all sorted. It's so good. Okay, here we go. Coffee time. needs to brew. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to do a little haul. I want to show you what I bought in Germany. I don't have everything now because I've already kind of like given things away, separated things. I wanted to do this haul when I was in Germany and I didn't do it. So, okay, I'm gonna show you now. Okay, so this is my Lulu Guinness bag from Waitrose. So, this is already open. No, I'll show you a closed packaging. I love these. These are really expensive. These are like €3.20, but I love these. Favorite. Oh my goodness. Hexahühl. Licorice. I think Danish. Oh, Salzlakritze mit Salmiak. Okay. I don't know. But anyway, these are really good. But you have to be really careful. They're sort of addictive. Ooh, Milka Louvre. The chocolate, like the fluffy one. Fluffy one? Well, the one with the air holes. It all sounds weird. Anyway, love this. So yummy. Then what else have I got here? Oh, this Haribo. Oh my god. Also, have to be very careful with these. These are called pasta frutta. What else did I buy? I bought this. Well, this is not. This is for salads. I like bringing this. And then 1 second. Loads and loads of these. I think I must have mentioned it in another video. These are from DN in Germany. These are vitamin tablets that you put in water and then they dissolve. And yes, you can get them here, but A, they're more expensive, and B, they don't taste as good. They taste so much better. And then also I bought these, magnesium. Yeah, of course I can get it here too. However, didn't know this existed. There is a powder in here, and it's a lemon powder. And when you put it in your mouth, it tastes really nice. So it's much more fun than taking a tablet. One last thing before I need to put my phone on charge. So I've got 2 books now. This is The Family Upstairs by Lise Duro, and I'm quite excited to read it. And it's obviously in English. And then we've got this German book undercover. So I've got 2 books now. I feel like kind of reading them at the same time. I don't know. If you have any book recommendation, always comment them below, because I'm always looking for good books. This is my view and I absolutely love it.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Now, my mission is yogurt. So easy to get distracted in here.
The next train to leave platform 8 is the 1601 Southwestern Railway Arterial Service to...
Hello. I just come back from work. It's Easter Monday. I am so tired. I don't know why. I guess yesterday was actually quite a long day. I was working on a quite a few things on my laptop, and I need to carry on this afternoon. I just have to carry on. I need to get changed, carry on, and then I'm looking forward tonight when I finish. I'm gonna watch the last episode of His and Hers on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, definitely recommend. It was on my list for a while because one of my colleagues recommended it, and then I never really got around to watching it. Or I mean, when people recommend things, sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't like it, so I wasn't really sure, but I have really enjoyed watching it last night. It's been a beautiful, beautiful day. I actually had a nice time with my client this afternoon. We went out to the park and we had a meal at the pub, and it was really nice. So yeah, I hope that the week is gonna carry on like this. I haven't looked at the forecast, but it would be nice. Okay, so that thing that I needed to do online didn't take as long as I thought it would take 2 to 3 hours. It only took me half an hour. It's nice when that happens, isn't it? But because of that, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? So I've just decided I'm gonna go out for a walk and take you with me because the weather is so beautiful. What do people say? POV? POV? When you think you're going for a walk, but actually you've just decided to only go to M&S. Are these cherry blossoms? I'm not sure. But it is cherry blossom season, and oh, I love it. I love British buildings, and I love when the sun's out and the trees are leaving a shade on the building. Look at this. This must have been a pub in the past. It looks so cute. Everything just looks so beautiful when the sun is out, doesn't it? It is Easter Sunday and they're actually closed. So annoying. So I'm making myself this 3 cheese ravioli, which I can highly recommend. Obviously not for its health benefits, but definitely for its taste and for nights where you simply don't want to cook. Yeah, I know, I sound like an advertisement now. I really do, don't I? Anyway, it's not sponsored, but so yummy. Good night, everybody. Good night. Hi all, I'm really tired, but I wanted to give you an update because this week has been quite busy. So what is today? Friday the 10th of April, and so this week here in London, at least when I was commuting, there has been lots of trouble. Signal failure, trespassing on the railway. Like, it has really slowed my journey, or in other words, made my journey so much longer. And this is the kind of thing that can really burn you out when you have to go to different clients and you need to be on time and then you can't be on time, and then and I hate not to be on time. So I find that very stressful, and so I've been taking even earlier transport, which then cuts into my personal time, which then makes me even more tired. So this cycle can really easily burn you out. But that's one thing I wanted to share. The other things, what else did I want to share with you? I've started a new book, this one, The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. I know that Lisa Jewell, I hope I'm saying this correctly, is really successful. So if you've read this, let me know in the comments. But don't spoil anything, because I literally just started. But I like it so far. I think it's quite intriguing. So I'm getting back into reading. I'm really enjoying being back in the UK. I'm just really grateful, even though not everything's perfect, like I just said, with the trains and all that. But generally speaking, I'm really, really grateful to live here, and I do really like it. Now I remember what I wanted to say. I wanted to tell you yesterday, first of all, one of my clients cancelled, and I was really looking forward to have a really relaxed afternoon. So I get on the train, and then about 7 minutes into the journey, we stop somewhere in the middle of somewhere. I mean, what I mean is not at a station. And something had happened in front of us. So there was an announcement, we can't move forward. They have no idea what's going on, and there'll be an announcement later. So then I sit on this train, and I'm like, I was so looking forward to this afternoon off, and now I'm stuck on a train. I mean, at first I thought, actually, that wasn't my immediate thought, because at first I thought they're gonna fix this in a few minutes. But then they told us, okay, something serious happened. We don't know how long we're gonna be stuck. We're not gonna be moving forward. When we move, we'll move backward. I'm like, great, okay. So in total, we were stuck for almost an hour. The power went out, everything went out, basically. I knew these are first world problems, but I was a bit worried about not having any water with me and my phone dying, not knowing how long I would be stuck here. So when we finally moved, I was like, and then also we were moving forward, which they didn't think that would happen, but apparently they did fix the problem, so we were able to move forward. And then when I finally arrived at my destination, they had announced the destination wrong, and I almost missed my stop. Because I then, by then, everything was working again. So I plugged my phone in and all of that. And then because I almost missed my stop, I then had to quickly unplug my phone, rush out. Like, my phone was still hanging on my charger. And I almost dropped my phone into that gap. And I was like, oh God, I was so grateful that I didn't do that. I was like, oh my goodness. Thank you so much that didn't happen. I was just like, oh gosh, I'm so grateful. And the thing is, the night before, I don't know if it was the night before or the night before that, but very recently, I had a dream that my phone was run over and completely crashed. I don't know what that means, but that was my dream, like 1 or 2 nights ago. And I was like, oh my God, this could have almost happened. But I'm really grateful that it did not. I want to ask you something about brushing your teeth, because I don't know if it's a German thing or if it's my family sort of thing. So when I grew up, my parents taught me, well, the obvious, brush your teeth in the morning and evening, but they also told me, like, for example, if I brush my teeth in the evening and then I get hungry again and I eat a banana or whatever, I must brush my teeth again before I go to bed, because obviously my teeth aren't clean anymore. And that also counts for any kind of drink apart from water. That's what I've been taught, and that's what I'm still doing. And so I always have a discussion with my boyfriend about that, because in his mind, you brush your teeth. I mean, like, if he brushes his teeth in the evening and he then decides to eat something, in his mind, it doesn't matter. He's brushed his teeth, that's it. And so yesterday I had a chat with my client, and I said to her, because we were having a coffee together, I said to her, oh, don't you have to brush your teeth again because you're going to the dentist? And she said, oh no, I already brushed my teeth this morning. So in my mind, if I was going to the dentist and I was having a coffee, I would be brushing my teeth again. Now, obviously, she can do whatever she likes. I'm not judging her, but I was wondering what you thought of this. There is a new season of Temptation Island on Netflix. I'm so excited. This is the US version of Temptation Island. Now, I have also seen the German version, which is very, very different. Do you know, is there a UK one? Because I am not aware at all. The difference between the US one and the German one is that, how do I say it? Basically, I want to say the US one is more about personal growth and whether the relationship is right for you or not. And obviously it's still a TV program, so there will be drama, but the German version is more about the temptation. And to be honest, the German version has become so fake. Yeah, but tell me if there is a UK version. Hey. No one's looking. I'm waiting for a bus right now. It's so annoying. It keeps being pushed back. I wanted to tell you, I finished the book, The Family Upstairs, and oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good that I'm thinking of reading it again. So it's definitely a must read. Then I started a new book. It's called The Night She Disappeared. It's from the same author, Lisa Jewell. But I started it, and I don't think I'm going to finish it. I don't really like where the storyline's going. And then I started another book. I hope you like hearing about books. It's called, actually I may have mentioned it, it's called Undercover. It's a German book about the police spy, and oh my goodness, it is so good. I don't know if you can get it in English though, but it's just fascinating. And then I wanted to tell you, next month I'm going to Devon. And I'm going to film the 24 or 25 questions video that I'm doing every year. I'm really excited. I've been looking into going to Devon. I asked, oh my god, that was my bus. Oh no, are you serious? God, no. I feel so stupid now. I may as well keep chatting to you. Anyway, I have to wait for the next one now. So where was I? Oh, I wanted to tell you, because the last vlog I was in Germany. I've been loving being back here. Obviously the weather's helped. It's been really nice, but I just appreciate being here so much more now. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but just in case I haven't, there's been a video where I said that I don't like that Brits talk in between the lines. So in Germany, I've experienced this again on my last trip, that people are overly direct. And I like people who are direct, and especially if they're doing it in a polite way. But unfortunately, that's not always the case. And if I have to choose between German directness and English indirectness, right now I'm saying I'm choosing English, because I just don't like to be spoken to in an unfriendly way. I just don't like it. So with my boyfriend, I finished the show Unfamiliar on Netflix. By the way, it's also a German show, but you can watch it in English. We really liked it, but it's such an unsatisfying ending. Sorry, spoiler alert. Have you watched it? I mean, they left it open in case they are going to film another season, but I think right now online it says that they won't. Update me if you know that they will. I mean, it would make sense because it's apparently the most watched German show in history. But yeah, so that's the update so far. Today's the 20th of April, and I'm going to end the vlog here. And tomorrow is a tube strike, and it looks like they're not going to call it off because it hasn't been called off yet, and it just looks bad, and I'm not looking forward to it. Last time there was a tube, like it's going to be a four-day tube strike. Last time I was in America when they had such a bad tube strike, and I always hope I'm on holiday when there's a tube strike like this, but it doesn't look like I will be. Anyway, I better go to the bus stop again, so I don't miss the next bus. I will see you in my next video. Bye!